You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, it is finally, some could say mercifully over, between the Texas A&M Aggies and the Miami Hurricanes. First of all, Notre Dame, go sit down, don't say nothing. Both of these teams beat you, and both of these teams, for most of the game, felt like they were absolutely petrified of offense. Now, I got to be honest, the Miami Hurricanes played pretty good defense in this game. Both teams did, but there were more key plays from the Miami defense on the Texas A&M Aggies. I will tell you this, I'm about 2 hours from College Station here in Texas. That wind today, the wind that was blowing, the wind that caused all kinds of havocs and no field goals forever, that shit is real today. It has been rushing my house all day long. And we're talking 30-mile-an-hour gust. I mean, it has been crazy. By the way, it cleaned my entire roof off today. I walked out on my deck and I'm like, wow, my deck's covered in all kinds of crap that must have came off of the roof. Seriously, the wind was an issue. I kid you not. By the way, I've got no dog in this hunt. So here we go. Unbelievable. Miami won this game despite 3 of 12 on third down efficiency. The Aggies had 20 first downs, Hurricanes only 12, but it was the defense. Miami Hurricanes sacked A&M 7 freaking times. 7 times in this game. Both teams had 5 punts. Fumbles lost. Both of them had a fumble. Both teams had fumbles lost, but it's this stat right here. It is the 2 interceptions that are really key to the outcome, including the last play, of course, that ended the game. So, let's check this out. This is during the game right here. This was a pass to Malachi Toney, and he fumbled. And I thought this was going to be a play that was going to end up putting A&M in control. They stripped the ball out and they got the ball right there. A&M could not capitalize on that. And I think, let's just look. 7 minutes left, 7:12 left in the fourth. I think that was a key sequence on offense from A&M after the fact. If they could have scored a touchdown there, it would have really put a lot of pressure on Miami. Now, here we go. Malachi Toney, he made up for the fumble. Undoubtedly. Right here, whips it around on the right, takes it all the way in, 1:44 left in the game. Now, A&M fans do have a beef here. All right? There is a legitimate beef. I don't know if this could have led to anything. But their wide receiver, KC Concepcion, absolutely got slung to the ground. This is a dirty play, and it should have been flagged. It was not flagged in this game. And I'm sure there's going to be some fans that are angry over this. Look, there was plenty of time left in this game. No doubt about it. For A&M to have gotten past this, but we don't know where this leads. Look at the 15 yards, you would have been down. You'd have been close to the 50 or about the 50. Now, the way the offenses were playing, who knows? Right here, what Miami and Texas A&M kickers are acting like. This was the first half. A lot of people. Notre Dame watching Miami and Texas A&M. Notre Dame has nothing to talk about right now. Nothing. You got beat by both of these teams. I don't want to hear nothing. Seriously. I do not want to hear anything. Miami and A&M sending their kickers out to try a field goal in this wind.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Get out of here! Let's go! Move!
That's funny. That is funny. No doubt about it. One could say it was a little bit of a rough watch. Right here, first half, Clowns fighting, Miami and A&M. That takes me back to Notre Dame. There were fans out there, Notre Dame fans, trying to do victory laps, and I'm like, why? Why are y'all? No, this is not make you look better. This doesn't. Two retards fighting right there. I mean, it was at times rough, especially in the first. This is funny. I saw that. I mean, that's funny. Watching Miami and A&M, for some people, it was a rough watch. Here we go. You would think it was a Cat 5 hurricane. No, but 15-mile-an-hour wind in those stadiums, gust 29. No, we've had gust up to, I know here, up to 35 today. And that's rough to kick in. It is. With the wind whipping around, this is hilarious. This is the Simpsons right here.
Nothing but punts. Never
Punt zone. Not red zone. Punt zone. Nothing but punts. That's what we got in the first half of this ball game. Now, this is the bad news for the Miami Hurricanes, right? December 31st, in the playoffs, they're going to draw number 2 overall, Ohio State, the defending national champs. Oh, boy. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Look, I'm a Michigan fan, and I'm going to be real. It won't shock me if Ohio State wins by 20, maybe. I mean, this could, in theory, now, if this was legitimately a defensive display put on by Miami today, then they might be able to muck it up and turn it into a November Big Ten cold weather kind of game, right? Maybe that can happen. Maybe they can stay in the game that way. You know? But I can tell you this much, and Ole Miss just broke a nice long run. They're playing Tulane right now. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to the NFL in 15 minutes. You notice they kept this Miami and Aggies game away from tonight's Packers-Bears game, which is going to dominate the television ratings. That could be that. They got to figure something out. Whether it's 2 Friday games and not have an evening game against, the NFL, but the NFL showed no mercy in scheduling this game with 2 huge fan bases with national brands. Tell me what you think. Miami pulled it off. It felt like for the longest time the game nobody wanted to win. Miami won anyway. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.